What's up, motherfucking YouTube? Everybody else got YouTube pages. I have a YouTube account, and I just want to jump on here and say, what's up? What's up? I want to talk about, because it's the only place he's not going to see me, because we're friends on Facebook. I want to talk about men and women and our expectations. You know, being a woman, we have so many expectations for our men, right? And I just like to say that I'm 25 years old. And I have 2 children, and they have different fathers. They're 6 years apart. And I just want to say that women have expectations for men, right? And men have expectations vice versa. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning that be careful what you ask for. Don't have your expectations too high. And also be ready for what you manifest. Okay? Not only that, but be sure that when you engage in any type of relationship, whether it's sexual, whether it's whatever, that you be clear and concise with one another, with what you decide that the relationship is going to be. Okay? The foundation of that relationship. Excuse me, I'm sick. But one of the things that I struggle with coming up, and I'm a little wise beyond my years, and I could be, my age too. But one of the things that I struggle with, one, not being clear about what I wanted. 2, not knowing what exactly I expected of the next person. 3, getting to the point where you pray. And I just want to I'm kind of everywhere, and I kind of want to, because I have so much that I want to say. But I do not recommend, and I'm kind of in between finding my way. One of the things that I stressed was prayer. I prayed, when things wouldn't go right, I prayed, and I asked the Lord for strength, for guidance. One of the things that I learned before my mother even talked to me, because we'll talk about that later, but girl, don't pray, bitch. Bitch, don't pray, bitch. Don't pray. Because I promise you, bitch, you pray and you going to get exactly what you asked for. That means he going to take you through all the hell that you can withstand, that he feel like you can withstand, in order for you to get that strength, bitch. Okay. That means that guidance, bitch. He going to take you through all of that just so you can get a little help. Now, is this what I wanted? Hell no. But it is what I wanted, because that's what the fuck I asked for. So another thing, be careful. And I've been all together in the relationship. I've been in a relationship longer than I've been basically single. I didn't start dating until I got grown. Excuse me. But when I got in a relationship, I was faithful. Then when I was single, you know how that go, okay? And don't let this fool you, baby. Don't let. I'm working on my skin and all that, losing weight, baby. We gonna get it together because that's what I want. But girl, I have been in a relationship in total for about 10 years. In total, like almost 10. It's been about 8. Girl, I feel like I need some time for me. I'm just gonna tell you, I love my man. But one of the things that you struggle with when you are trying to keep up with what everybody else is doing, and you don't even know what you want to a T. Like, you have a web of what you want. You have a web. I want him to be fine. I want him to be chocolate. I want him to be tall. I want him to be nice to me. I want him to have a job. I want him to have a car. Those types of things. Okay? I want him to be funny. All of those things, right? That's not even a lie. And that's where we fuck up at. See, we get the shit twisted with, you know what I'm saying? Because ultimately, as I learned, my first relationship, my real relationship, I was 18 years old. And I got in a relationship for the looks. Because I never had, throughout high school, I never had a real relationship. You know what I'm saying? Girl, the looks, which turned into sex, which turned into us not getting to know each other. Because had I known that person beforehand, we wouldn't have made it. But had we both been honest with ourselves and in each other, we would have known that before we even got that far. And that relationship lasted for about 3 to 5 years. Off and on. So, girl, you have to be honest with yourself. I got a rash. Don't worry about it. You have to be honest with yourself. First, I don't care if, and I'm one of them type of people, I have to learn through experience because I am a Leo. Okay? You can't tell me shit. That's what people say. But it's hard to believe until you go through it. I'm one of them type of bitches. Like, I be, girl, and I feel bad, but that's something that I have to forgive myself for. I'm still forgiving myself for, because some of the shit that I've gone through, I shouldn't have. But because I was inexperienced and didn't know any better, and I thought that was what I wanted just because that's what the trend was at the time, that it was okay. But the expectation of a woman is, that's what all we want. We don't think about long term. We just thinking about for right now. So men have an expectation. Some men, okay? You got different women. You got different men. You have men that want the face. You want people. You have the men that they want the ass and the body and really don't give a fuck about your intelligence. But you have some men that do. You have some men that, you know what I'm saying, don't want so many kids. You know what I'm saying? You have expectations, baby. All these expectations. And before you be real with yourself and thinking long term, only thing you thinking about at the time is what's feeling good for me right now. What do I want right now? But in the future, what you should be thinking about as a woman, I want a man that is financially stable. I want a man who is manifesting something. He has a plan. He has a goal. He's reaching it. He's motivating. Because I didn't have a man that was motivating at the time. I did not. So you need to be very, very clear before you get to thinking, well, this is what I want and this is what I want. And then when you get it, and then you try to force that into that person that you didn't manifest, you have to manifest those things first. And you have to be clear and concise. Okay? You can't be sending the universe mixed messages, bitch. Because if you say, I want a sour chocolate man, bitch, and that's the only thing that he bringing, bitch, that's the only thing that he gonna bring you. He ain't gonna bring you no job, because that ain't what you asked for. And just and let's be clear, just because a man is working does not mean I'm sick, y'all. Does not mean, because I'm in a current position to where I feel like, bitch, just because you paying the bills don't mean that I have to be your stay-at-home wife and I don't have an opinion, bitch. Okay? Let's be clear, bitch. Cause I'm a Leo. I'm a leader too, ho. So don't come for me. Just cause you making the coins, bitch. I'm supposed to do whatever. No. No. That was not an agreement. And I may be wrong, but hell no. I'm not finna do it, bitch. But anyway, excuse me, y'all. I had got caught off guard. And sidetracked. But be clear, y'all. Make a list. God damn it. I didn't get it at first. But now that I've been through relationships 2 and 3 years. Because I've been in this relationship for going on 3 years. Off and on. Write a damn list. Write out all of the things that you want. I know that I want a family, girl. I manifested a motherfucking family. Whether it was whole, broken, or trying to put the pieces back together, bitch. I manifested a family. Because that's something that I've never had, a complete whole family. Yeah, you got a dad and you got a mom and all that good shit. But I wanted a family, and I was really taken aback when they didn't work out. That really took a toll on me. And child, they had broke up way before I had knew that was the case. But still, and again, it took me a long time to get over that. So one of the things, before I knew that I wanted anything else and what I wanted to be in my life, I knew that I wanted a family. Now, I don't know how the fuck am I supposed to fit in. Being my own person, being rebellious, doing the shit my way, and trying to be somebody's wife all at the same time, baby. Because the position that I'm put in is a stay-at-home wife at this time. Bitch, I'm not ready for that. The fuck? I'm not finna kiss your ass and, baby, I do. Now, let me tell you this. Because I was watching Tab Brown. Shout out to Tab Brown. Tabitha Brown. Inspiration, girl. I watched her video last night, and I'm always constantly telling my boyfriend about you and your vegan things and your lifestyle and the relationship between you and your husband, and how, because we had an altercation last night. It wasn't an altercation. I was playing, and I have this bad thing. I'm a really goofy person. I was playing, and we're cooking this big old dinner, and it's Tuesday, but we're cooking this big old nice dinner. We got ribs, we got spaghetti, we got corn on the cob, we got coleslaw, we got deviled eggs, we got pasta salad, girl, on and on and on. I was supposed to make some baked beans, but we didn't get that far, okay? And we had a falling out, and he was like, you know, he lashed out at me. He was like, what you want? And I was like, oh, and here it is again. And he has that really, really bad. Instead of being calm and addressing you, you know, hey babe, you know, I'm tired. I really don't feel like playing right now. I'm just, you know, it's been a long day, so on and so forth. That's the type of man that I'm trying to manifest to me, that you can know how to talk to me. Because one of the things that I don't like is I can be so motivating to you, okay? I can be the woman that you need me to be, okay? I can be calm with you. You ask me stupid ass questions. Pet peeve number 1. Don't ask me a stupid ass question. I don't know if it's stemmed from my mom, but 9 times out of 10, don't ask me in my business. I'm grown, you don't ask me shit. That's what she used to say. And I inherited that. Don't have a problem with it, but don't ask me stupid ass questions. Period. Don't do it. It irks my nerves with him versus other people. I have to calm down. Don't respond. That's my way of dealing with it. Now, it's levels to this shit. Because I don't know at first if I would answer the question or what I say. Babe, why you asking me that? You already know the answer to it. Or what I say, nothing. Or what I say, whatever it is. But depending on my day, because I graduated, you know how you let something build up and build up and build up, girl, until you just can't deal with it no more. And then you just be like, but you already know. Why the fuck you? And she was just talking about that last week, Friday. Girl, baby, I thought I was the only one. Like, I didn't know that was a thing. I honestly did not know that was a thing. Men ask stupid ass questions that they know the fucking answer to. Who? Excuse my language. I'm sorry, Tab. I'm sorry, audience. I'm so sorry. Viewers, watchers, supporters, subscribers. Subscribe to my channel. I didn't hope that it would be a channel, but if it's a channel, thank God. Thank the universe, okay? I did not know that was a thing. Who that thing get away with me and my Shana? Nah, girl. Shout out to Nikita B. That thing gets away with me every time. To where I be taken aback. I had to learn how to deal with that shit. For real, I'm not lying. Cause it's like you do shit just to get under my skin. Like, but when I get under yours, I'm trying to start something. I'm trying to fall out with you. I'm trying to do anything to break our relationship up in your mind. But where's that same energy when you asking me stupid ass questions that you already know the answer to? That's not right. It is bad enough that we have 2 children that are, one is about to be 2 and the other one is about to be 8, and both of them got ADHD. The little boy, he run around like a chicken with his head cut off. The little girl, she runs around like she 2. She just got so much energy. It's so much energy. Very smart, straight A, honor roll. But I ain't get enough attention because he the baby. However, she get off the bus, they be like, oh, and they just be like, oh my God, Lord, what was I thinking? I'm not having no more children. You know, I never got to the point to where, and we'll talk about that story time of what happened in my life, but never thought that I would have as many kids as I have. I never thought about how many kids I wanted. I never got that far, okay, in life, okay? So, girl, I did not know that asking stupid ass questions was a fucking thing for men. And I'm the type of person in my relationship, I am the woman. I think of everything. You know, I might get tired fast. I'm 270 pounds, girl. You know, I done gained a lot of weight since I had my son. I just been eating because I ain't with, shout out to Puff Puff Game over there. Beloved brother, I'm not with Puff Puff Game no more. I used to be with Puff Puff Game a long time ago. Girl, I done gained all of the weight back from Puff Puff Gang syndrome. I had that puff game. You know what I'm talking about? Years ago. When I met my boyfriend that I have now. I was doing it. Girl, I was 220 pounds. I done gained all my weight back. They say when you in a relationship, and it's, you know, it's fresh and everything like that, you eat more when you're in a relationship. Because I had lost all that weight, baby. And me and my daughter would go out every, like 3 or 4 times a week. And we would go to IHOP. We would go to Olympic Steakhouse. Shout out to my town, Ripley. We would go places and just eat all the time. And I guess because I was smoking, I wasn't gaining no weight. But at the same time, it's not like I would go to those places high. I just would go. You know what I'm saying? To go eat. But baby, stay tuned for my workout journey. I'm trying to, I be catching her so late, Tabitha Brown, until I be lost on what's going on when she, then I want to be on track. Nevertheless, back to these folks, these men folks, honey, because that's crazy, because I was just watching her video last night, and I was so inspired with all the patients that she has, and the patients that I already have, and I have to learn how to not treat them like children. Like, but goddamn, like, ooh, y'all, excuse my language. I know this is bad content, but listen, honestly, excuse me, why do men ask those questions? It just made me choke. It made me choke. Because this honestly doesn't make any sense. I don't think I can change it. If she been with her husband for 23 years. And that celery juice girl, Miss Ma'am, I'm on it. I'm on that. I'm finna be on it. Cause the more she talked about it, the more she calmed down. And she was throwing it back. I was looking at her throwing it back, girl. Baby. But that's how I be feeling. And I drank my last little cup of wine last night. And I said, Lord, cause you know, girl, I smoke cigarettes. I gotta stop, because when I smoke, my son, I think he has bronchitis or something going on with his chest. I had it when I was younger, but it's like I might have something, bronchitis, or I don't think I have asthma. I don't know what the other one is. No, that is the other one, asthma. But anyway, girl, I cannot. I can't do it. It's too much. It's too much. Excuse me. I try to be the best that I can be. I consider him to be my husband, because I give him so much wifely duties. You know what I'm saying? And I really don't agree with, well, once you ask for something in his eyes, in a man's eyes, or his eyes, honey, when you ask a man for something, it's like a woman is never satisfied. I might be a narcissist. I might be. I might not be, okay? I might not be a narcissist. I just want you to treat me how you like to be treated. You feel all good in your shanana while I'm stroking your ego. You don't have no problem with it. But when it comes down to stroking mine, it's such a difficulty for you. You ask me what's wrong, I tell you. And then there's a, oh, here you go with this shit. And I have to learn. At first, I was just being quiet, because it would hurt my feelings so bad, until I don't want to say anything that would disrespect him. That's the type of woman that I am. But I'm also the woman that you keep pushing that button. I might cry, but I'm just going to cuss you out. I'm going to cuss you out. I'm going to let you know how I feel. And I'm going to try to do it to the best of my ability, to where I do not make you feel like a less than a man. I don't know what that issue is, but I try to avoid those type of things where I get to cussing you out and calling you out your name. And I know you're not that, but that's what you be acting like sometimes. Just like you say whatever you be saying. I don't know. But One of the things I just wanted to come and talk to you about today, I'm not going to talk to you forever. I don't even know how this works. I don't know if it's 25 minutes or, girl, I don't know. One of the things I wanted to talk to y'all about today was, make sure as you go through life, I don't give a damn, because I'm learning this shit at 25 years old. And I'm old now. I feel old. I feel old because I have spent the majority of my life in relationships. And I haven't... Every time I take out time for myself, it's like I attract all the men to me. Like, what? When I get in a relationship, I attract all the men to me. It's just, and something my mama would always say, and even though we didn't have the best relationship growing up, one of the things that my mom always said, and I respect her so much, and I love her so much for the realness that she is and who she is and standing in her truth. She always said, men are always going to be there. They're always going to be around. They're always going to be around, baby. Now, she didn't get into the specifics of it. But just off of that, knowing that you are a woman, baby, you got ass and titties. Excuse my language. But you do. You have ass and titties, and girl, you might wear makeup or whatever the situation. I wear it too, baby. Y'all check me out, boo. I'm gonna come on here when I'm done up one day. They're always gonna be around. And because I'm always the life of the party, I'm always, or maybe I had that lack of love. I did. I seek attention. And I'm also the type of person, I might, you might have two different personalities. You do. You have that bitch, you have that egotistical bitch, and then you have that, come on, let's be real, girl, inside of you. I've always had that. So with that being said, girl, it might be nice at the time, but I walk right past you like you ain't shit. Like, and you could be the finest nigga in the world. I know you don't want me in my mind. I know my outside might not look as good. My outside might not look as good as my inside. Because even though I'm not the thickest bitch, I can put some pictures on here now where my face would, you can see all of my contour in my face. With no makeup and with makeup, honey. And this was just a couple of years ago. That don't dictate my inside. Because I could be the baddest bitch inside. Mentally, I'm intelligent. I'm smart. I don't spend my money on bullshit. I don't. I mean, I will every blue moon. But now that I done figured out what the fuck is really going on around this motherfucker, that's not the damn goal to spend my money in this fucked up bullshit. I wish I would have knew what I know now. And now that I'm 25, now I'm like, girl, where the fuck have you been? Like, girl, I feel like I've been in a different dimension, bitch, and I came to this one. And, girl, lost. But now that I'm up on game, okay, son, you better shine down, Lord. Shine down, honey. You better, girl. I'm realizing that I invested all of my time into the wrong shit versus investing it into myself. Investing it into myself. I know now, and it's bad because I'm in a relationship now. And I'll share a little bit more about me later, but not too much. But I've been noticing that I be worried about so much of the wrong shit when I should be worried about myself. My problem is that I be so consumed with the making people feel good that I forget about myself. I neglect myself. And though people might feel like I'm selfish, people might feel like I'm a narcissist and I just think about myself, that's not the case. Because I've done things for people and they just abuse you, which I had got to a point in my life, I said, whatever the good Lord see fit. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if people use me until I'm dry. As long as I don't have to see the next person go without, whatever, I be a vessel. You know what I'm saying? But then you be like, God damn, it's saying like I can't catch a break. But then you have to think about what you said. So what you put out there, you will get back. You need to be careful what you manifest. I don't mind helping people, but don't take advantage of me. I think that's anybody. Don't take advantage of me just because you see that you think that I'm well off, or you think that I have it all, or you think that that's not always the case. Because just like my well run dry, bitch, or just like yours run dry, mine run dry too. And you have to be cautious. You honestly have to be cautious of the things that you say and you do. You do. But it really hurts me that now that I'm in a relationship, I'm finding out these different things out. And I'm just having epiphanies and downloads. And it's just like, girl. But I try to spend more time with myself. I try to get to learn myself. I want to reach my higher self. I know that she's in there. It's just the process of going through and staying consistent, baby, because I get bored real quick. I got ADHD too. Okay? I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect by no stand. I'm not perfect at all. Nobody is. But you strive to be the best that you can be, girl, and didn't nobody ever tell me that. Because you had to make sure that your family was okay. You had to, when you bring children into this world, and I guess I would never, I don't want to have any more children because I feel like the world is not going to get any better. This world is not going to get any better. It's just going to get worse and worse and worse and worse. And I hate to say that, but that's just how I feel. And that's just how I feel. That's my opinion. And I might be being negative, but that's my opinion. I don't feel like it's going to get any better. You know what I'm saying? There's so much shit going on. And then your children don't even know the truth behind what the fuck they see. They don't even know. They don't have a fucking clue. Only thing that they see is promoting bad shit. You have the world sitting up here telling you that all of this shit that they is doing is right when it's really wrong. It's really wrong. And not to say that, it's just like, okay, prime example. And I went through this. And if you're a real one, you know what I'm speaking on. You see where I'm coming from. Okay? You remember, travel back with me. Okay? And this is one of my issues. Travel back with me to kindergarten. All the way up. Okay? All the way up. Did you notice in your lifetime where boys only were attracted to women who looked like Barbie dolls? See where I'm going with this? So the impression put up on the world is that you have to look and be a certain way. Not speaking from, the world puts so much pressure that you have to be this type of person. You have to have a clear face. You have to have long hair. You have to be somebody. And that's not the truth. Because you really have people that look like me that are some real people. And don't dress like shit. Don't wear no makeup. Don't do none of that. And they be some real ass motherfuckers. Do you understand what I'm saying? It hurts me to my core that people really think that you have to be that way. And really it rubs off on us the wrong way because we feel like that's the only way we're going to get attention. By going along with what you think is right. And it feel like so real to me that I just said this on another live, maybe on Facebook. That in order for you to be somebody, you have to go along with what's going on. You can't stand in your truth. Bitch, on this day, the next day, as long as I live, I'm gonna be a real motherfucker. Excuse my language. This is how I talk. You have to be you. Don't try to be nobody else. You can't try to be nobody else but you. People will see the beauty in you for being you. One of the reasons why I like Tabitha Brown is because Tabitha Brown is really, really authentic. She's her. She's her. You walk around and you think, okay, well, you know, you got negative people in the world. I'm not perfect. Well, you know, why she had to be with him, and why he with her, and because something is down in that shanana he love. It ain't all the way. It's not all about your looks, baby, and that's where people get it messed up. It's not all about your looks. What is your mind like? Because ultimately, that's what is going to elevate you. Your mind, not your looks. They have this shit twisted. Your mind is your power. Your mind is your strength. And with that, you were gifted with a heart. A heart of love. Okay? I love a heart of emotion. Okay? It's not always about the looks. And that's where I made the mistake, because I felt like, oh, well, because I'm young and I'm smart all at the same time, bitch, I had got caught up and consumed in this bullshit of, oh, he had to look like this. No, the fuck he don't. I would never thought that I would be with a light-skinned motherfucker, because I'm a chocolate lover. Just for all of the chocolate lovers out there, drop a heart. Drop some chocolate. Drop some love. For all of my chocolate lovers. I love me some chocolate. And when I say chocolate, I mean man. Okay? I love me some chocolate. But I got a red nigga. I have me a red nigga. And I would never and my little kids is light skinned. They red, baby. They red, and I'm a good caramel. Like chocolate. A little darker than chocolate. I mean a little lighter. I said a little darker. But you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. All of this. We go through all this because our mind be focused on the wrong shit. That's what I'm talking about. That's all I'm saying. We have so many expectations of other individuals, because what other people put in our brain is that you have to look away, you have to act a certain way that's really been programmed. You have to look like this Barbie doll. You can't poop, and whatever you want to do is your business. That's your business. I'm an advocate for stealing people acronyms and promoting them, baby. I don't just steal your shit and then, you know what I'm saying, not promote you, bitch. I'm going to acknowledge you. Now, I'm not calling nobody no bitch. I'm sorry. I believe in giving props where they're due. I say the things that I say that other people say because I like them. I like the things that they're saying. It resonates. It feels good to me. Okay? That's okay. But the fact of the matter is, be careful. Number one, what you wish for, what you hope for. Number two, be very, very concise. When you need to really, 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 really meditate. And I haven't mastered that. From my understanding, it's just being in a quiet place, focusing your mind on all of the things that are, or just getting some quiet. Because when I'm in my car, I have a fresh new start. When I wake up in the morning, I am the happiest person, unless somebody hit the wrong button. If you hit the wrong button, then I can't. My momentum has been thrown off, and then I have to recalibrate because I'm so sensitive. But I do get there, but I have to go to sleep to completely start my day over, and then wake up. And when I wake up in the morning, I am the happiest person that you want to meet. I'm the most cheerful, I'm the most motivating person that you want to meet. However, write that stuff down, man. Write it down. And think about if it's going to matter to you in 10 years. My mom used to say, she still say to this day. Think about if it's going to matter to you in 10 years. Because ultimately, 50 years from now, 40 years from now, people's faces ain't gonna look the same. They're gonna be all wrinkly. They're gonna have gray hair. They're gonna be old. They're gonna be all old and wrinkled, so that doesn't matter. What? I'm on YouTube. So that, I'm sorry. That's not gonna matter. It's about their heart. It's about their mind. Okay? And I kind of feel a negative energy that just threw me off a little bit. But think about everything that you want before you get to manifesting, before you get to jumping in relationships. Men, be honest. That was another thing where I was going with this conversation. And then I'm going to go head on and I'm going to go in the house. Okay? Be honest with the person that you dealing with. Be honest. Because 9 times out of 10, relationships really start off bad because you don't be honest with whomever you with. Prime example. Example would be getting into talking to someone. You meet somebody, you start talking to them, and then off the bat, you start chilling. You start hanging out with that person. And just hanging out turns into moving in, and moving in turns into being together, and then boom, problems. First of all, you skipped all of the steps that you were supposed to go through. You skipped the whole, so many steps. You skipped so many steps. I've been through this, so I know. First mistake that you made was you didn't take time away from that person. MJ Harris, I watch him on Facebook. Y'all check him out and on YouTube also here. Go and subscribe to these people's channel and you get to know little things because I'm only 25. These people have years on me. Years on me. And one of the things that I love about MJ Harris is he taught me a lot of stuff too. He taught me a lot of stuff about myself that I didn't even know. But what he brought to my attention was that you have to let the conversation and that person breathe so that you can take time and get to know them. You're not gonna find all of that shit out in the first year. You're not gonna find all of that shit out in 6 months unless you, one, let them breathe. That's not me. That's not me, babe. You have to let them breathe. Dating, you supposed to date that person, not in your house. in public places, so you can know how they act with other people, so you can kind of see what they're talking about, and then bring up things other than your favorite color, girl. What you like to eat, girl, because that's what type of the girl I was at that point in time in my life, right? You have to be that type of person that sits up here and asks intellectual questions. Like, how do you feel about politics? How do you feel about church? How do you feel about investing? How do you feel about those different types of things, so you can know the answers that they have? How do you save money? What do your credit score look like? Those are all the fucking questions that I would have asked had I known what I know now. But you can't reverse time. Only thing you can do is move forward. So moving forward, if my daughter grows up, like I said, in this year she'll be 8, right? She grows up and she gets to, because now we don't have the closest relationship, but we'll talk about that a little later. Moving forward, I would tell her those types of things. Girl, it ain't always about what they favorite color and their favorite cereal and all of that is about. I didn't know that. So now, moving forward, now that I know those types of things, I know how to be like it's a goddamn interview at a job, bitch. Simply put, because they want to know. Okay? Why your last job didn't work out. They want to know all those fucking type of questions. And these are the people that you choose to be with for the rest of your life, girl. So if anything was to pop up, like, girl, if you took a break from him, you'll see how he act. If he take a break from you, he'll see how you act, girl. Is you gonna be blowing up my phone 50 times, bitch? Because that's toxic. I'm not perfect. I don't have any perfect traits, like I said before. But doing those types of things, you find out things like that. Girl, is he going to come and pop up at these different types of places and things like that? If I don't call him back, girl, I haven't had to deal with that, but you don't know. So that's why it takes you have to let the shit breathe. I rushed into everything damn near that I've ever done. I rushed into it. Every relationship, I'll say. I rushed into it. Because in my mind, I'm being honest as possible. I'm laying the shit all out on the table. I'm laying it all out on the table. When you tell a woman, some women, that you would like to get to know them, they don't think about exactly what you said. Because men are so simple-minded. You know, women are more heartfelt and all of those good things. Those are the good things. But then in that time, your heart is just, you're moving too fast, girl. So you have to pull that back and let your mind do the shit. Your mind and your heart got to work together. You can't just send your heart out and your mind at the end be the one that be like, what the fuck did I just do? The fuck did I just do? Okay? Number two, girl, don't move in with that man. Don't you move in with him. Don't you let him move in. Don't do it. It's too soon. Let it breathe. Okay? Because you'll get to know more about the partner that you with. And ultimately, if you give up your space too soon or he give up his space too soon, y'all gonna be one space. Y'all gonna be one space from each other. So I've been there. I've done it. And I'm only 25. I'm just telling you off what I've experienced and what I know. Men want. You have some men that just is all about the looks. You have some men that are all about the brain. Then you have some men that just don't give a fuck and they all about the motherfucking selves. Do you hear what I'm saying? But the questions that you need to be asking and the things that you need to be doing, it starts with your mind, not your heart, boo. You have to leave that heart out for a minute. Girl, you have to let that man chase you. And when I say chase you, I don't mean... You know what I'm saying? MJ Harris said, if he texts you and y'all just say you meet him and you give him your number, right? Don't text him back as soon as he texts you back. That's what he said. And I'm with it. Don't text them back because you make yourself too available. You make yourself too available. That's how shit get all twisted already. Because you making yourself too available. And then you wonder why your life is so consumed with that man. You don't have shit going on for yourself because you made yourself too available to him. So that's the only thing he knows. Tabitha Brown, she said, once you do everything, for when you start a certain way. I put it this way, and I'm paraphrasing here. Once you start something in a relationship, in a marriage, you have to carry that shit all the way out. So you need to think about that. You need to be careful about how you do that. You have to be very, very strategic. Because if you think about it, men do the same shit. And then we be the ones left with the broken heart. Girl, no, you need to be protecting your shit too, like these men do. And that don't mean that you have to be no hoe. That don't mean that you have to treat him ugly and bad. That's not what that means. But you have to be strategic. Just like they be being. Think about it. They be doing the same shit. They don't text you back right away. You might not hear from them. They busy. They got shit going on. Girl, think about that shit. They do the same exact thing. And you be sitting up here because you didn't set your heart down there on the platter for him to just gobble it all up. And then when he do it, then you be like, oh, God, I don't know what to do, girl. I don't know what to do, bitch. Keep it moving. Because that's what the fuck they gonna do. The fuck? You can't make yourself available to these men because they think that you don't have shit else to do. I don't give a fuck if you got a job. Sometimes you might just want to go chill with your girlfriends. If you establish that in the beginning, then down the line it won't be a problem when you want to go see your friends, when you want to go hang out with your family. If you establish, girl, you better go check out these folks' channel. MJ Harris, Tabitha Brown. Tabitha Brown, and on YouTube and on Facebook. MJ Harris on Facebook and on YouTube. I learned from the best, but now I'm grown. But I'm grown. I'm matured now that I'm kind of figuring out what I want, what I don't want. And that's another thing that MJ Harris said. Figure out the things that you do and do not want. And it takes a little bit of time because your maturity, you have to go through some things first for you to understand what I'm saying. And I'm speaking for all the young folks and the older people too, because you have some men out here that will get with younger women and think that they can manipulate them because they don't know. That's why I'm trying to put y'all on game, girl, because I done been there at 18 years old. And then 18, 19, 20-year-olds be so happy when you get an older man because you think he's more mature. Bitch, no. Yeah, that. And, bitch, he know how to manipulate you because you don't know shit. So you think you got it all together. And then to the end, when your heart is all broke and you feeling all these different things because you didn't gave your heart to that man too soon. Or you didn't gave your heart to that woman too soon. Everybody's intellectual is on a different fucking level. Everybody's heart is on a different level. But I tell you this right here. This is for everybody, baby. Everybody. Be careful what you ask for. Be strategic and write down what you do want. And don't make yourself too available. Don't move in too fast. Don't text them right as soon as you get their number and they text you. Don't text them right back. I think that will work. Because, and like I said, MJ Harris said this shit. I think that it will work for the simple fact of I've been there. I've done that, girl. You make yourself available. Y'all talking on the phone all day. You ain't got shit to do. Even if you got a job and you talking to this man all night, baby, you have to cut that shit off. Okay, what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? If you giving him all your fucking time, all of your time, then even though you have friends, when you do, he like, what the fuck? Hold on, where this come from? Where these friends, so-called friends, come from? Because one, y'all haven't taken the time to get to know each other. That's one. You haven't set a boundary, which is really one. And two is, girl, you making yourself too available. You have to, girl, oh ma'am. You have to be logical about this shit. Everything that you do, you have to be logical about. And I'm so heartfelt. My heart is my mind. Like it gets to that point, but I'm learning how to put that damn heart back up in that goddamn 4 chamber. I mean, not in the 4 chamber, in the center of that chest, and up under that clavicle bone. Cause your heart got 4 chambers. Girl. Stress. That's what stress do you. Sometimes, let me tell y'all this. Sometimes I don't even know my kids' name. I be calling them each other. Hey, girl, what's your name? Girl, sit down. Boy. Duke. I mean, Caitlin. Sit down. Stress. Tabitha Brown said that celery juice, when you juice it and you got a blender, when you chop it up and it's for stress and anxiety, baby. I'm on that one. I did have a CBD oil, girl. Money got a little funny, girl. That shit ain't cheap. For a little thing like this, that about $30. No, ma'am. But I just wanted to leave that with you guys. I started out on one tangent, ended up on something else because there's so much that I want to say. And I don't know if I want to get y'all my name. Some of y'all know me if y'all check me out in the future. My name is Amber. Hey, because I'm one of them. But y'all go on and hit that notification bell and that subscribe button, honey. And I will see you guys soon. I'm gonna start trying to make videos. We're gonna see how I do. I might come back later today with a video and see how this YouTube thing go. I don't know, it just sat down in my spirit. Talk about real shit. Talk about life shit. And we'll figure the rest out as we go. But as I said, I thank you so much for watching and listening to me. My name is Amber. I don't know what the hell the name of my channel was going to be once I create one. And stay tuned. Hit that subscribe button. Comment below. You know what I'm saying? If y'all like my little video or whatever. And hit that notification bell when you hit the subscribe button. Okay, y'all. I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.